saw I saw her like Ice Spice throwing up. She had like a cross on, the upside down cross and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
So Daniel Blair, uh, apparently some people didn't like that. Yeah, go ahead, do the intro.
All right. All right. 3, 2, 1, and action. Welcome back, boys and girls, to the It's Gonna Be Sweet Pod. We're here doing a remote sesh, and first time doing it, so we're kind of stoked to do the remote setup.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Cam? How you doing?
Good, brother. Just over here, just set up my studio today. I was hard at work earlier, just getting this new little studio set up. What do you think? What do you think of it? You think it looks good or what?
Looks good. Looks like you're at a professional sound booth to me. So.
Optical illusion.
Yeah. Yeah. If only you could see in front of you.
Yeah, it looks good though. Looks good, but yeah, dude. I was super pumped off of Daytona this weekend, dude. That shit was so sick.
Yeah, Daytona was crazy.
I always enjoy Daytona every single year that it comes out. I literally was watching it on the drive home on Saturday from the job, and got home because I didn't want to mess it up. Because sometimes when you like stop it on Peacock and then you try to play it, it'll like won't let you watch, like, you know, it'll like take you back or something.
Yeah, we dealt with that the other weekend.
On what you're watching, yeah, just like the other weekend on live, our first live, we couldn't watch it. It made us watch the main events, and then it wouldn't. We had to go back and watch like the LCQs and all the heats and everything. But I ran in and I was like, turn the Supercross on. I'm gonna play it right now, so I don't want to miss it, you know, because if I stop this, then it'll like make me go. It'll make me not be able to watch what I'm watching here. So yeah, I confiscated the TV, turned that on.
You said
I was pumped.
You told the family, "I'm taking over. We got to watch Supercross."
That's what I'm saying. I told them I haven't got to watch it really like on the actual TV in like a few weeks. Like some of the time I was watching it were like before we did the live one, I was watching it on like my iPad a couple weeks in a row, and shit like that. So I was like, I'm watching Daytona on the big screen.
Got to do what you got to do. But it's nice to watch it on the big screen. I mean, I totally get it.
But first things first. I mean, Deegan with that get off in practice. Bro, that shit was so funny.
Crazy.
Just like some of the stuff they were talking, not funny like that he crashed, but like just some of the stuff they were talking about, like when he got back up, and some of the stuff he said in his interview. Like, what did you send me that? You sent me that meme on Instagram. I sent myself a bunch of stuff on here. There's one of them right here. Which one was it? Was it the D's one? No, that's not it. Right here. There's one of them that I before you sent me the other meme that you sent me. This is Deegan literally saying something about his ass.
That's funny.
His butt cheeks open, bro. Like straight up.
Yeah. Well, hey, the kid knows how to bail properly, because I don't think you could have bailed off that bike any better way to land on the backside of that jump like that. So that was perfect. Saved himself from injury. I don't know if you remember, but they as the racing was going on, a couple other guys did like the exact same thing on the same triple. Like they went up, had to bail.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember that? I forget who the rider was.
Yeah, there was another. What get off was that? There was another get off.
It was a Cowie rider. I just can't forget his name.
Was it in Futures or was it in?
Yeah, it was. It was. You're right. It was a Futures Cowie guy. I'm pretty sure. But man, he bailed the exact same way. That was cool to see. I mean, it's not cool to see,
it's
but
hilarious. I can see. I wonder if this one will make TMZ. Do you think this one will make TMZ again?
I don't know. I don't know. Well, I mean, you think they'd already posted if TMZ wanted it, you know? Oh, dang. Jeez. Wow, I can actually see that, like, super clear on here. Wow. Ooh. Ouch.
It does look like he slid. It does look like he slid to like on the side of his butt too. So it probably did open his butt cheeks up quite a bit.
Yeah.
I did actually watch that back. I slowed it down to about 0.2. I was definitely making sure that those butt cheeks were split wide open.
Yeah. Yeah. That did not look comfortable. Did not look comfortable. Man, how about all the fans running on the track after like the first like 3 or 4 guys crossed the finish line? That was crazy.
Yeah, dude, there was literally Jason Anderson was like going through, like he couldn't even go over the finish line, and then he stops at the top of the finish line, and the guy, he's you know how Jason Anderson is, he's always like, what's going on, you know, like he'll like jump out. Remember that one time he jumped out and like started flagging because the dudes are idiots?
Yeah, so funny.
Outdoors. But he's like, what's cool? They're just like talking, but then he like goes, and I commented like, he should have just let him just let the clutch out right there when he was on the top talking to that guy of the lip, because when you go back on the backside, you just roost him.
Yeah,
you just roost a bunch of dirt up in there. You should have just roosted the shit out of him. Like,
yeah, I mean that was my first intrusive thought. Like if I was Anderson, I would have freaking roosted all those guys. Like I don't know. I wonder if next year they'll be a little more tight on security or something. I don't know. That was crazy seeing that. I mean, you got to stay off the track until the guys are done with the moto. You know, that's not right.
No, yeah. And then, then there's like Slowy Films. Slowy Films had some, is it Daytona was Daytona. Literally, like, it was crazy the amount of fans just running on the track. Like,
man, out of all the Supercross to go to, Daytona is like on the top of the list, huh?
Yeah, I told Ariana that like I want to go there next year for sure. Like I want to just like check it off my bucket list. You know, like it's always been like now that I'm getting older. You know, like I'm like I want to start doing things that I want.
Seeing the world, and
just doing cool events and like things that I've maybe raced tracks that I've never raced. Like Glen Helen, I got to race that. I had a great time up there. Like it's dope. Now, like if I see Instagram videos and I see things, like I know, hey, I've ridden that track before. So it's actually cool. Like when you like are looking on Instagram, you know, and you see a dope video or clip, and you're like, dude, I've been to that track. It's sick to just like know that you've ridden that dirt, you know. So that's one thing I really enjoy about motocross, especially when you like get to ride a track that's like on an outdoor series or something. Like Hangtown, like I can relate to those riders, you know, even though
absolutely
I never get to get in a main event. Like I've ridden, you know, nationals there and, you know, pro-am nationals and stuff like that. So it's dope to know, hey, I raced that track.
Totally.
You know what I mean?
Totally.
Pretty cool.
For sure.
And I'd love to race Daytona.
Oh man, that track looks gnarly, bro. I wouldn't want to be on that track. Those ruts
there was
were
a wreck. I saw a video of like the 40 plus class or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah. I saw that too. Those 40 plus guys are wild.
Straight ran over.
Yeah.
Straight ran over. Yeah, and then who else got Parker Ross, a local boy. He actually was at Glen Helen. I believe he won some of the pro classes there for the Mammoth qualifier.
Sweet.
But he got top 6 in the main. But I think he had hurt his hand, in I think qualifying or something like that. But yeah, it's dope. Shout out to Parker Ross. That was a good top 6 for you. It's pretty. I mean, dude, top 6 in the futures. That's pretty fucking good.
That's badass. You said he's a local boy.
Yeah, and he won one of the pro classes, the lights classes or something, 250 class. For the Australian Supercross, and he like rides for Honda or something like that.
Man, that's sick.
Yeah, he won. I think he has like the title for that in Australia. So
I'm gonna have to give him a little David. They don't know me, son. They don't know me, son.
Exactly.
Yeah. And hey, I
Did you
just want to
see
say to the chat real quick, or to the people watching at home, the reason I'm looking down is because I got Cameron down here on the FaceTime. So I'm trying to
you
look
don't have
up
to look,
every once
and
in
you
a
don't
while.
even have to look at me, really, bro. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, yeah. You could just because you could just be talking to me, and I don't like talking, looking at the screen.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm trying to
We're still
remember to
getting
look
used.
up at you
Yeah, we're
guys.
just getting used to this. Yeah, but yeah, you don't even. Cause like at first, I realized. At first, I was literally looking at like myself, and I realized like, oh, I gotta close out so I can see Jesse. Like I was like looking at myself the entire time in the beginning.
That's funny. That's funny.
Hella funny. Did you see that dude that was like climbing on the fence and had his ass out?
No.
You didn't see that?
No. How did I miss that, man?
Dude.
Jeez. Jeez Louise. Oh my gosh.
And he's like, bro, that's like straight hella bad though. People are on the comments.
I'll put that on I'll clip or save all these, I'll put it on the
Yeah, yeah. I have him in my DMs, but bro, like, the comments, people are like, bro, WTF going on at Daytona SX this year? Pretty good chances, but he was facing away from the crowd, so that isn't actually exactly selling his case.
That's
Okay, so he didn't just climb up there and lose his pants. He was effing the fence.
man. Those Florida man
That's
stories
Florida.
go crazy, so it checks out.
Yeah. Yeah, the Florida people are nuts. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
he was trying to compare with Sakadoo.
That's funny, man. That's funny.
Too small to be McAdoo's macaroons.
Gosh.
Had to kick Ernie out because of his substance abuse. This is the first public sighting of him in a decade.
Hell yeah. And man, I was just so stoked to see Tomac. I mean, I know he was still. I mean, towards the end of the moto, he was catching up. I don't know if that's because Jett already knew he had it in the bag and he was just slowing down a little bit. But man, it was good to see Tomac riding like that. It got me hyped, man. He's one of my favorites out there, and you could sense the old Tomac coming back a little bit. His confidence growing. He was just hanging it out, going over that speed bump or whatever they call that obstacle. It's like the single fat hill thing, But he was just sending that.
Bro, he was sending it so hard. I was so pumped off just seeing Tomac because like I was super pumped before he tore that Achilles.
Mm-hmm.
So it's dope to actually see him, like, especially the last weekend when he got the podium, definitely gave him some confidence. He's like, I'm not an old man, like,
yeah.
And just for people that are like, in their 20s and like below 20, like it's annoying when you're like 30 or like 35, like, what I don't know exactly his age, but
he's getting up there.
People are like, I'm in the 30 vet pro class, but I still don't understand how 30-year-olds are like considered vets.
Yeah.
It's like it makes you seem old when you say you're like a vet rider.
Yeah, it does, huh?
Old. It's not. It's like realistically, we're not that old.
Well, I feel like over the years, the average age for these pro motocross guys has gone down drastically. I mean, now with this futures program, and I mean all these young kids, Deegan, Bennick. A couple others, but man, they're like 17, 18 years old now, out there sending it. So I think the average median age is coming down, and that's why it seems like those 30, 32, 33 Christian Craig type guys are seem so old, when they're really not. So
no, yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying. It's literally just it makes you feel old, but you're really not old.
Yeah, yeah.
Like realistically, bro. Like if you just work out, do some cross. Even if you don't like want to get big, you just want to like stay in shape. Just do a little bit of CrossFit. You know what I mean? Like I notice like when I don't work out and I don't stretch and do the things I'm supposed to do, like that's why I feel old, because it's like your body, it does get stiffer as you age. Mm-hmm. So it's like as long as you're stretching and like like my sauna and like all my rituals that I have at the gym, it's like as long as I do what I'm supposed to do, like I feel like I'm pretty chilling, pretty loose. You know what I mean? But as soon as I stop working out for like a week or so, I at least have to do like one day a week. It's like it's just
Otherwise, you just feel like crap, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Especially when I notice when I don't do the sauna for a week, because I'm used to doing it for 3 to 4 days. My body definitely can tell a difference. So that's why I'm not winded after like 3 laps when I race, even though I don't race all the time. At least I'm in the sauna. I'm doing workouts. I work out in the sauna. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I do the ice bath after, and then I do the steam rooms. Like, I try to keep it. I try to work out in the sauna. That way, when I'm racing out in my full gear, it's not really that hot to me. Like working out, my heart is like racing in there. Like just sitting there, your heart's racing.
Dude, there's so many good things from the sauna.
Yeah,
so many.
I do intervals, so I'll do a couple sets of something, push-ups or sit-ups or anything really.
Yeah, whatever.
I use kettlebells in there, stuff like that, and then I'll do intervals that way, and then I rest for like a couple minutes, and then I'll start again and get my heart rate back up. And then obviously for the 450 point standing, we got Jett Lawrence, obviously, in the points lead.
Yeah, hate to see it, love to see it. It is what it is. The kid rips.
Yeah, he rips. Yeah, Cooper Webb,
150,
10 points back.
Yep.
Are you looking at it too?
Yep.
Sweet. Go ahead.
Chase Sexton with 147 points, so that's 3 points back from Webb. And then my boy Eli, 144. So again, like top 5, it's not as close. It's within 27 points down to Ken Roczens in 5th place overall standing. But man, even that 30 points, that's still pretty darn close, So we got a good race going on this year, rest of the season.
What are you thinking? I'm surprised. I thought Anderson would start to kind of like, he had a couple of races where he was kind of creeping up there, looking pretty good, looking like he's got some stamina back.
Yep.
Haven't really been seeing much the last couple.
Yeah, he's been back there around like 9th, 10th, 15th place,
and then Hunter.
Oh man,
this year's not looking hot.
No.
For Hunter.
Yeah, he's been down on the dirt, I think, almost every single main event. So that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. It's not the Hunter Lawrence we saw in the outdoors,
No, he's definitely. I think his brother might be getting in his head a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, being the older brother and watching your younger brother kind of kick your ass and kick everyone's ass, that I know it's not easy. I know it's not easy, so.
Yeah, dude, Tomac was just ripping out here.
Yeah.
Did you see the 2-for-1? Did you see the 2-for-1 special that Jett did?
Yeah, brutal.
Sexton and Tomac first, then Sexton.
Yeah, it was so brutal.
2 corners.
Yeah.
2-for-1 special.
Yeah.
Give him a little. You don't know me, son.
Yeah, there you go.
You don't know me, son.
I didn't want to give it to you, Jett, but you got it because you deserved it, dude. You're railing.
That was gnarly, bro. That was sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, we're trying to do these pods more often, so we're here. I got this little thing set up here for us. So we're gonna start doing more pods more often. Hopefully right after Supercross. Sometimes that way we can get talk about the fresh topics
while they're hot.
While they're hot and ready to go.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got. It says, I got another meme here. Tomac, Webb, and Kenny fans after Daytona tonight. Because Eli, I feel like people think Eli is like ready. He's about to make the comeback. I've seen a lot of comments of people saying like, oh, people are Tomac, Jett can't beat Tomac, and all these people like, it's kind of weird because it's like he just beat him, but it's like, yes, he's definitely coming back. I feel like he's gonna be in the mix for the championship for sure. I feel like that's hella funny. I feel like he's definitely gonna be possibly in the mix for the championship
for sure.
Tomac.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, you can't rule him out. The dude is a champ. I mean, he's won endless Supercross, Motocross titles. So Yeah, I hope he starts putting up a little bit more of a fight to Jett, and we'll see. We'll see in the next coming weeks here. But I think if he can get a couple Moto wins under his belt, that will help grow his confidence, and we can see what happens. Bring that old Tomac back. I think it takes a lot to recover from a serious injury like that, man. It just wipes away all your confidence, and it's hard to build it back for sure.
Yeah, this is what the meme was.
Thank each and every one of y'all for all you've done to your bodies. It's still real to me, damn it. I mean, thank you. Thank y'all guys. Y'all are awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. Funk, for saying what needed to be said. I don't want to see it.
I love how you were just holding it with a straight face.
Webb and Kenny fans after Daytona tonight.
Yeah. That's facts. Huh? That's me over here.
And then there's another meme Moto Memes put out. Jett passing and checking out on Daddy Daytona Tomac in 450 Heat 2. F you, Dad.
That's funny. Moto Memes comes out with just bangers, dude.
So how expensive do you think like Supercross Daytona tickets were?
Oh no, I think they range between $75 and $500.
Okay. Well, do you think that Supercross will ever be expensive enough for people not to want to leave their seats? And to possibly, like, they're so expensive that you don't want to miss anything. So you're going to possibly even wear a diaper.
Oh my
So
God!
You got to go to the bathroom.
No, I don't think it will ever be. I don't think it will ever be that expensive. Or
I don't know, because apparently there's some Taylor Swift fans.
Oh my gosh!
That like, just you've seen those casino videos. There's Taylor Swift fans that they're literally they can't leave their seat because they don't want to miss the action of Taylor Swift.
Okay.
So they wear diapers and they actually go to the bathroom in their seat in the diaper because it's so expensive and they just cannot miss all the good things Taylor Swift's gonna show them.
Jeez, that's crazy, man. I honestly, I know you ain't lying because, gosh, I mean, my only exposure to it is like I'll be scrolling every once in a while. I'll see a clip of these girls fangirling over Taylor Swift, but man, I don't know, bro. That's a wild one to me. Just get up and go to the restroom, girls. Come on.
You know what? It's crazy you say that because I actually have an article here.
Oh my goodness.
So Swifties are now unashhamedly. I don't even know how to say that.
Huh.
Wearing adult whatever. They are now wearing adult diapers. Ever been to a gig and had to dash to the loo right at the time one of your favorite songs comes on? Perhaps you've made your way to the perfect vantage point, but then realize you're about to blow. Well, have you ever thought as an adult wearing a big diaper to eradicate these sorts of situations in the future? Me either, honest, but then again, we aren't Swifties. Taylor Swift fans' base is so loyal now that some of them have been sporting adult diapers to the singer's Eras tour so as not to miss a precious moment from her 3-hour concerts, according to the people on TikTok.
Okay.
Do you think Supercross fans would ever love Supercross that much?
No, I think they have rational thinking brains for the most part, and they might be a little more redneck, but I don't think any Supercross fan in their right mind would ever piss themselves in a diaper to watch Jett Lawrence go around the track. That's crazy.
Do you think they would piss themselves for somebody else? Maybe Deegan?
I don't know, bro. That's crazy. I hope that's all just like rumor craziness and that Swifties are not actually pissing and shitting themselves in the in the chairs at the concert. Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
It's so funny though.
Heck of funny.
Did you? I just don't understand what people see I feel like it's literally like mind control or something. Like,
I mean, we could totally dive into the conspiracy if you want. I have some crazy beliefs on the whole Taylor Swift thing, but
tell me.
I don't know, bro. Like, I think she might be like a psyop, honestly. And I mean, I don't think she started that way. I think she started as like a talented artist, but I mean, at this point, you already know she's going to endorse Joe Biden this election season, and she has such a major influence over the youth. I think it would actually sway the polls this coming November. I mean, what do you think on it?
One thing I did forgot is that I remember for the Super Bowl she had like Ice Spice.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's literally, bro. It's so disgusting. I'm sorry, but I'm not trying to.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just weird that she's first of all that Taylor Swift is hanging out with.
Yeah,
Ice
what a
Spice.
weird combo, huh?
And then, bro, like she was apparently she's accused.
She wasn't accused. I saw.
She's accused by people promoting witchcraft.
Yeah, or just demonic shit. She was wearing an upside down cross.
Like, no, but I literally saw like I saw her like Ice Spice throwing up. She had like a cross on, the upside down cross and shit.
Yeah.
And she was like throwing up like weird like satanic hand gestures and like stuff like that.
Yeah, kind of.
Bro, they were acting so cringe, bro. It was literally like imagine like being at Supercross and like another star comes, like a singer, and then they're like videotaping her like, oh my god.
Yeah,
like,
they would never.
Just doing weird.
They would never.
Weird shit. Like,
hey,
you know what I mean? Like, I know they're trying to cross pollinate. You know,
yeah.
Like, fan base and like get their fans to like watch football, because she's mind controlling everybody.
Yeah, well, hey, the NFL wants their bread too, you know, and she is just like such a major icon. Any second they can get to pan over to Taylor Swift and Ice Spice doing some weird dancing in the box, you know, they're gonna do it. So I don't know.
Hella weird ass shit. And then she's dating that like football player, even like.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like they're like it's like one of them is the handler.
I feel like neither of them is the handler, and the handler is the CIA.
Oh, have you seen that? Oh my god, have you seen that Usher and Taylor Swift rap song?
No, I haven't.
Bro, so cringy, bro. Literally, like she literally has a rap song with Usher.
Nice. I'm surprised I haven't heard.
Taylor Swift and Usher. It's literally ridiculous, bro.
Taylor Swift Usher rap song.
No, it's like music video. Usher music video. Try it out. See if you can find it, Jamie.
All right. Yeah, sorry everyone. Cameron might be just spreading false information here.
Yeah. You want to fact check?
Yeah.
Fact check Cameron.
Yeah. Let's see here.
What's it? Is it? Oh my god, I got it.
Okay, you got it. Oh, that's T-Pain.
T-Pain, my bad.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I don't want to get violated on YouTube. But,
Yeah.
bro, like what? Like that's hilarious.
That's
It's
funny.
Just, like, I don't know. Like it's just weird seeing her with Ice Spice and like, and then like It's like first it was the football player, and now it's like him. Like I hope that they don't ever try to infiltrate like Supercross stars and shit like with this kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Sometimes I always wonder that. I always wonder that like if any of the like top dudes like Lawrence and stuff like that.
Dungy, he went to like the ESPYs, which is like the ESPN award. So he was like around all the other like famous stars, but he didn't really like hang out with them or anything.
No, yeah. I don't think they would.
No, not with Dungy. Dungy's a pretty good human being. It seems, at least on the outside. Cornbread.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, for sure. So what's next? Who do you think's going to
So what's next on the
come back?
schedule
Yeah,
here?
let's look at the schedule here. And how about Forkner? Oh, that wreck, man, that was gnarly. Just talking about it again. It
So
was
gnarly, bro.
There's a lot of people like mad about them carrying him off the track
Yeah, I saw that.
and like not let. They're like saying that they're like talking crap about like the Alpine Star dudes. Like
Well, that's
that's kind of
ridiculous because
that's
he got up.
ridiculous. Yeah.
He got up. Forkner got up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But they're like, you should. They don't know what they're doing. And all
Yeah.
these comments online.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I had a couple other things on Twitter or X. Sorry, excuse me.
Yeah. I think everyone still calls it Twitter, and we'll call it Twitter forever.
What do I do here?
But yeah, back to that Forkner crash, man. It was just so devastating seeing that. The kid was ripping, and I mean, I saw that video that he posted to Instagram, and it sounds like he's pretty torn up emotionally and physically, and he's
Oh yeah. Bro.
like I know he's gonna come back to racing, but he almost made it sound like it's not worth it anymore. If he keeps coming out racing, he has the opportunity to crash again like that.
What he's saying, I think what he's saying is like he wants to like heal fully before he just jumps back into it.
Yeah. Okay.
And like you said, it could be. I think it reminded me of kind of like a Roxon story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because Roxon, look at him. I mean, dude, this dude like completely just destroyed his arm, like or his wrist. Or
he's a cyborg.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like it reminds me of a Roxon story.
Yeah.
In my mind.
I mean,
so maybe like heal up fully. You know, don't talk about it. Just train. You know, get it going on your own time, and maybe a good comeback story. You know, like we all know that he was just like Tomac. We all thought he was done. Oh, he tore his Achilles. It's just like all false information and all over. You know, he's never gonna come back and all this stuff. You know, and here we go. 1 year or so later, here's Tomac. You know what I mean? So I feel like don't jump the gun on the situation. I feel like eventually he'll heal up. He'll know whether he's ready. And if he does come back, I definitely think he could do something. But I feel like he just needs to fully heal and get in the right mind space.
Yeah, and like back.
Go ahead, sorry.
Back to what I was saying. Like, man, crashing like that, it just erases all your confidence. You know, even if it was just a simple mistake or the not being able to see because his contact fell out, but I mean, it just strips you of your confidence, and there's so much rebuilding that has to take place and healing. So it's going to take a lot of time for the dude, but there's a path, you know, and there's a path to come back. I mean, who wouldn't be concerned, you know?
And think about it this way. He's got Rhino on his side.
Yep.
Ryan Hughes. And Ryan knows all about these type of injuries. I mean, he even posted sitting with him, throw a picture up. He has on his Instagram of them sitting like we both got a lot of injuries. We're both sitting here. We're warriors, you know. It's like if anybody could help Austin come back, I definitely believe it would be Rhino.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, Rhino says Rhino says some crazy stuff every once in a while, but 90% of the time he is so spot on, man. With all his knowledge, he's so informed. He's so about health and emotional and physical health, and I like him a lot. I love what he has to say, for sure.
It was so funny on a lighter note on the Forkner crash when Forkner got up.
Yeah,
that was the same time that Deegan was kind of like revving his bike up and like putting his hands up. He and I think most of the people that were cheering like that Forkner got up. Deegan thought the crowd was here cheering for him, but it was definitely for Forkner. I hate to say it. I think this is the one. Moto Bacon did a little thing, I think, talking about it. It was kind of funny. I think it was, what was this? Yeah, here.
Yep, I'm flying through the air. This is not good.
Welcome into the danger zone, baby.
What?
Now, what do we say about it? How did that make any sense? If you were coming at this like a normal human being, you might say something a little different. I'm the 12th rush out from Mars. Come on, bro. Yeah, dumb. Ain't that the truth?
Judging by the crowd response, they've had enough of you already.
Did you hear how loud the crowd was screaming for me? I couldn't even hear myself think.
Honey, they were cheering because Austin got up.
Damn it.
That's crazy.
So yeah, because at the same, I remember seeing it too when I was watching the race. I was like laughing because I was like, they're cheering for Forkner, and like he thinks, even like his little speech, like I mean, he's dope. You know what I mean? Like he's definitely fast, and like I give him that, and he's a boss. But like I feel like there wasn't that many people cheering during his speech after Forkner wrecked.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
Come on now, dude. He should have known.
Yeah, that's kind of actually that's one of the things I wanted to say. It's just I've noticed like because like next week he's gonna be the man again. You know, that's what I've noticed about. It's so weird about like today, this day and age. Just like people like hate a dude one weekend, literally like hate him. You know,
Yeah.
and then, like talk all of this trash about him, and then one weekend they don't say a word, and they're just like back to normal again. You know what I mean? Like just like for instance, like everybody's cheering for Jett all the time. You know, like they have like proposal sign where people take pictures next to it. You know, like he's like the man right now. You know, for Supercross, and then I just couldn't believe it when they like booed him and shit that the other round from the Jason Anderson incident.
Crazy.
And I just was like, wow, it's just so funny, like how people are so wishy-washy with their just like, oh, I hate this guy, and then like the next weekend they see him do something good and they'll like the guy. You know what I mean? It's just funny to see like them booing, and then like certain times they're just going crazy for Deegan. Like the crowd's
Yeah,
just
people
going
switch up, bro.
wild for Deegan. You know what I mean? And then there's maybe it's just like the market and the area and what state it is. I don't know.
Mhm.
It's like marketing. Maybe it's like businessy. I don't know, but I just see it. Like there's certain times where everybody's going crazy, and then there's certain times where like they're not feeling it. And it's just like weird to me.
Yeah, he's probably got different fans in different areas too. But yeah, fans switch up all the time. It's called the bandwagon for a reason, you know. A lot of people hop on and hop off. 250 East, and then 450, of course. Triple Crown coming up, so I'm stoked for that.
Sick.
I love the Triple Crown format. Yep, and
that's
that
gonna definitely. I think that'll be really good for Tomac.
yeah, he excels.
Just because
It gives him
it's
more of a
just
chance.
less time as well. So like his
Mhm.
stamina will still be there. I think it's still there at the end, but I mean, definitely the less laps. I mean, he's definitely going to stand out more. I feel like.
Yeah.
And Roczens, I feel like he would do good on that format as well.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Just because he also, I feel like, has that. I don't know. He kind of reminds me of myself when I race. Like, if you notice, I'm always like, my first few laps, I'm the fastest usually. You know.
Of course.
Or like just my intensity. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I always notice that about Rox, and he has a lot more intensity towards the beginning. You know?
Yeah. You could see he was definitely fading a little bit on
Just like
Saturday
outdoors,
night.
Just like outdoors though, like he always like whole shots. He's always in the front in the beginning, and then kind of like slowly but surely he'll get maybe past a couple times. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So I just feel like that's also maybe it might be a good format for Rox, and you know.
Yep.
Yep. One other thing that I was looking on Twitter. On X. Gosh, I'm such a bad man talking about this.
Call it Twitter, bro. Call it Twitter.
So, I didn't see this, but Justin Hill. Justin Hill was landed on in the main event.
I heard about it. Yeah.
Freddie Norton, number 22, the Chad Reed lookalike.
Yep.
So yeah, and shout out to the Freddie Norton though. He like got up right away and ran for Justin and was like making sure he's okay, because like there's literally nothing he could have done. It was like he's in the air, but you could actually see. Let's see if I can get.
I'll find a clip of it.
Here.
Put it in.
Okay, yeah, but yeah, it's right here. Just
Ooh, nasty.
yeah. So, but he ran to him and helped him out. Then there's one other one, Daniel Blair. Oh, yeah. This is a real good one that we missed. Did you see the guy that stole the goggles off Jett's head?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, who didn't? Everyone
Yeah.
saw that. Crazy.
Yeah, so Daniel Blair, apparently some people didn't like that.
Well,
So
yeah. How
so for
disrespectful
people
is that?
don't- Yeah, well, exactly. But for people that didn't know, Jett Lawrence won every time you do Daytona. Whoever wins does the burnout. You know what I mean? So he's doing the burnout. The crowd's going wild. Fans are starting to rush the freaking stadium everywhere. And then all of a sudden, this dude just grabs his goggles right off his head. Jett didn't seem to care too much, it seemed like. He didn't really like pay much attention to it.
I mean, he's probably gonna throw them anyways
I mean,
at the end.
But
What
exactly.
a punk kid, you know?
Yeah, his adrenaline's pumping. He's probably not really caring too much. He just won Daytona, so
Yeah, yeah,
he beat Tomac, literally the king of Daytona.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right,
So
right.
he's definitely very pumped.
Mhm.
But Daniel Blair, you know him, right?
Of course.
Yes. Okay. So he's the guy that used to be the announcer on this.
Yeah.
Can someone connect me with the guy who stole Jett's goggles off his head? So I don't know. It doesn't seem like Daniel Blair's too happy about that.
Yeah.
In my mind.
And it's a shame that Blair's no longer a part of the broadcasting team, man, because he was good. He had great input. So I wonder what happened. I wonder why he's not a part of the team anymore. NBC seems to do that every once in a while. They just get rid of people for no reason.
Yeah, so some people also weren't too happy. They're commenting on X. They're like, pretty sad, 2 grown men fighting over goggles that they were literally filmed stealing.
Yeah. Yeah. Straight up. Yeah, theft. That was a swoop, bro. That they stole those goggles off his head. I mean, you can't call it anything else.
I have his email, Bobby Bunt says on X.
Watch them really find that, dude. How funny.
They have a picture. Oh, yeah, they got a picture close up of this whole face right here.
Oh, yoink. Oh, that dude's done.
Boy.
That dude. Oh, it's not even a kid. It's an old man.
It's a grown-ass adult, bro.
Oh, that's not cool, bro. Track that fool down,
Yeah,
Daniel.
like
Kick his
they're
ass.
Fighting over it. They're fighting over it.
Nice.
It says, I saw messages in a Facebook group that he said Jett told him he could have them.
Yeah, right, bro.
I'm so done right now.
Yeah,
I'm so done right now.
That's hilarious, bro. That's so funny.
Hold on here. That was so wrong. I'm embarrassed that fans have such disrespect for themselves and others. He doesn't fit the narrative. Theets. Pete my post, D Blair. It's disappointing. Our sport is that Hoosier. He posted it on Insta, I think. That's
Well,
crazy.
hey, I believe in karma 100%, so the universe will take care of that, dude.
That's funny. I can't believe that. We got to post the video of it because I know it's out there. If we could throw it on there.
Yeah, yeah.
While
I'll
we're
put it
talking,
up.
maybe put it for a short.
That's
Jesse's like, that just took a left.
yeah, like all right, we are Adam 22 now, not a motocross pod.
I'm just trying to get some clips. You know?
Yeah.
I could throw some clips on YouTube.
That's funny.
Because it's nice to have some extra dumb clips to just like throw out there to like get some views. You know?
Yeah, draw the
Because it's
people
fun to
in.
talk about, I mean, it's fun to talk about other stuff. You know what I mean? Like we're always going to talk about Supercross, but like we're still human beings. So, like, people that just let you guys know that are listening, like we're still human beings. We're not just motocross, Supercross people. Like we actually have a life, and we all have blood running through our veins, and probably think other things are funny as well.
Absolutely.
So it's fun to throw some funny shit in there every once in a while, you know?
Yeah. Hey, well, that's why we do this pod. We do it so we could talk about the things we enjoy and stuff that cracks us up. You know.
Like
So.
I tried to And I tried to relate the Taylor Swifty thing to Supercross somehow. You know?
Taylor Swifty.
Swifty. Uh, dude, this one, I don't know. I might just want to switch it over to this one. It's a little fucked up.
Shoot.
This one says, okay, just brace yourself, everyone. If you don't like hearing dirty things, I would definitely just log off right now. This is getting serious here. Ex-teacher who fed students semen-laced cupcakes was sentenced to 41 years.
That is seriously messed up. Oh my gosh. It was a female?
It says, hold on, it says, a twisted Louisiana ex-teacher who admitted to giving her students cupcakes laced with her husband's sperm has been sentenced to 41 years in prison. Cynthia Perkins, tisk, Cynthia, 36, was sentenced Friday after pleading guilty to second-degree rape, production of child pornography, and conspiracy of mingling harmful substances into Livingston. She has no possibility of parole for 40 years. Perkins had faced 72 charges of various sex crimes, 68 of which were dropped in her plea agreement. As part of her deal, she agreed to testify against her husband, Dennis Perkins, a former sheriff's deputy who is facing 150 criminal charges, many of which are also sex crimes.
Wow. Well, that is crazy.
Wow.
Thank goodness they caught her ass and they locked her up, because that's disgusting. They should have locked up her husband too.
Bro, that shit is literally raunch, bro.
Yeah. How sad.
Wow.
How sad.
I've been sending you a couple different links on text.
Cool. Yeah, I saw those.
But bro, that's just not right, bro. Like,
yeah, for our disturbing category today, Cameron just told us.
Well, the first one I was gonna talk about was they literally, like, it was a PE teacher, I think it was, and I forget. I gotta like look it up more, but apparently him and his wife were like had their own little like cooking. It was like kind of like plug talk. I don't know if you guys know what plug talk is. Like, yeah, it's no jumper. If you
everyone knows what plug talk is.
Yeah, Adam and
Lena,
his wife, or he's a cuck apparently. Everybody talks about him. But they're kind of doing like a Adam 22 style pod, but it was like they're cooking, and then
I could get into that.
They're cooking and then they're ucking.
I could get into that. That sounds delicious.
Yeah, to that, do the You Don't Know Me song for that one.
You don't know me, son.
Do a little You Don't Know Me, do a little air horn. Pew, pew, pew.
I was going to talk about. But that was the one I was going to talk about. They got in trouble. He got like fired and all that shit for cooking and like doing his wife after. And they do like weird shit. It's kind of like weird. I don't know. I think it was like Danny Mullen was on his, if you guys go check his pod out, he was showing it, or one of the videos. But yeah, man, dude, can you imagine that though? Like, honestly, like, if you really think about it, like that weird ass plug talk shit that Adam does, like, just imagine like being Adam though. Like, you gotta respect him for like the fact that this dude can literally just like, they apparently like Danny Mullen said they read ads off and shit. Like, so think about it this way, like, you're doing a podcast, which is already like kind of difficult in itself. Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, you look like you're frozen. Sorry, but yeah, you're doing like a podcast already. It's already kind of stressful in itself, right? But on top of the podcast, you're adding in your wife, another random girl that you're going to sleep with your wife, right? And then on top of that, you have to talk to this girl and ask her like dumbass questions about herself, like while the entire time you're thinking about like you're about to like have sex with this girl.
Bro, Adam's a pro at it.
Yeah, but think about it. Like, this dude has to like read. Like, he's like, "What's your favorite music?" And she tells, and then he's got to like.
No, it's not as stupid as that, but yeah.
No, I know, but I don't know. Like, I feel like Danny Mullen I think Danny Mullen said that he's like, I don't know how he like reads those ads and like asks these questions and like stays focused when like he knows he's about to just like wreck both these girls.
Yeah, Adam's Adam's what you call a professional.
He said something like, he was like, I would be like, yo, what's your favorite artist? Like, what's the
That's funny. That's
like,
funny.
like he would just ask one question.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, all right, I can't even do this. Let's go.
Yeah.
This boy, Adam's literally just sitting there reading ads. Apparently,
That's
he's, like, reading
hilarious.
ads off and all this stuff. It's like, bro, like, how are you even doing this long ass podcast? I'm like reading ads like that,
Oh, that's funny.
and knowing that like you have to straight get a freaking Woody on film.
Yeah, he has a little help in that regard. There's so many drugs these days.
Mad respect, Adam. Even though you're a cook, you still got that's respect if you can do shit like that.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm gonna say one movie that I like before we log off for the people.
Okay, let's hear it.
One of my favorite movies when I was younger.
Uh-huh.
Motocross.
Yep.
The Great Outdoors, but Great Outdoors 2005.
2005, huh? So what? That was the Great Outdoors, and then whatever one they did in 2005. Let's see here.
Yep, it was dope, dude. It was one of my favorites. I think it was I think it was Stewart that year who won the championship, or I should know that.
Yeah, you should. You should.
I believe that was the year that Carmichael like landed on Stewart.
Huh.
Or no, was it Stewart that landed on Carmichael?
No idea.
Or was that famous crash?
No idea.
Wait, dude, that was one of the sickest movies.
Gonna have to watch that one. I don't think I've seen that one.
Well, it's fun.
Yeah.
We could cut some of it out, just some of the.
Yeah, and bear with us, viewers. I know,
Yeah.
I've been trying to look up there, and I'm gonna. I mean, hopefully, it all sounds good once I tie it all together in Final Cut. But bear with us. Hopefully, we get better each time we do this. And we appreciate you guys watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for all the good feedback on the last few podcasts. We appreciate it. Cam?
Appreciate everyone. We'll be back. We're gonna start doing some more of these pods. Try to get these pods out a little sooner after Supercross for you guys. So have some fun, have some stupid shit thrown in there. I definitely want to have a guest the next pod.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Have a guest. I got the Moto trivia
Lined up.
coming for you guys. We're gonna do that when we have guests. You know what I mean? So we might do some of the time. We might not have a guest. Like this time was we're practicing. This is like a practice solo pod because I set the studio up. But in the future, we're gonna have some trivia. That'll be really fun. So we appreciate everybody.
Yes, sir.
Like, comment, subscribe. Go to sweetaromacbd.com. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Please follow our page. We appreciate the support. Peace.
Yeah.
All right, stay online for a sec.